Hey there, this is K4A, Knowledge for All educational videos and tutorials. Today I will try to show you how and when you can use Scratch block, which is called delete all of list. So previous video was very long. The good news is that this one will be much shorter, and we have learned how to add some kind of information into our lists, numbers, text, or whatever we have, and things become very messy because we have added lots of stuff here, and we have learned how to do it in two ways: during the game or runtime, and that would happen all the time while the game runs. And also the second way would be once only when the game starts. But we have also learned that if the we add some kind of information into the list, it will stay forever in it until we say Scratch to delete it, and that's what we are going to do now. So again, think about this like some real world example or game you play in your real life. So for example, if I have inventory in Fortnite or some other a game where you can collect weapons and items and so on, do you start your game with empty inventory, or is it like here apple 138, and so it's messy with full of some items and stuff? So it's as much as I know, most of those games starts with empty inventory. So let's do that, and the simplest way to do it is just use delete all of list and do it on the start. Delete all of, so don't pick delete some number out of inventory, but delete all of. And just again think about it in common sense, in terms of, okay, what do I want to do when my game starts? First of all, I will detach this to make it more simple and easy to understand. When my game starts, I want the player inventory to be empty. Simple as that. So that means delete all of inventory, which means delete all the information which is in it. It doesn't matter if it's numbers or some kind of text, apples, bananas, oranges, it doesn't matter. Delete all of it. So let's try our green flag now and check out this inventory table, inventory list. It's empty, it disappears, and when I collect, it starts. And you can see how I have collected this second right one, even if I don't see it because I'm under my quest list. I can hide under my quest list. That's what we're going to change soon. But okay, I have collected two things: the number, the apple with the number, and the second, the apple with the apple text. Cool. I stop my game. I start my game later. Again, inventory is empty. Why? Because we said here when the game starts, delete it, and then check out if I'm touching the apple, add it. If I'm touching the apple, add it, and so on. Simple as that. Do we have to do anything else? Yes, we have to delete the quest, but do I want to delete it? Let's try that first. Okay, so I will pick another one and pick delete quests, add it here. Okay, so both of those are empty. That's cool. I will resize this, but not so cool for the quests list. How do I want to start my game? I want to start my game with inventory empty, and then if I collect, add it to it. Okay, that works fine. But do I want to start my game every time with empty quests? No, I want my game to start with these two quests. And we have seen, if I add that here, for example, and play it couple of times, it added more and more. But we have also learned now that all I have to do is delete it. First delete all of the quests and then add those two. So this time, every time I start the game, this will happen if you don't understand it. First of all, I will delete all the quests to make it empty, and then I will add two quests, and that will be run only once, because that's how Scratch works. If you want to run it forever and keep repeating, you will use this, but not in this case. Do not mess with it. So check now the quests. Okay, I stop the game, start again. It's also 2. It doesn't go bigger than 2. Why is that so? Because I have coded it that way. I said, okay, first of all delete it, then add 2. And if I don't delete it, if I just use add 2 and 2 and 2, every time I add and start my game, it will add more and more. So you can go crazy. I don't want to do that. I first have to delete it. So this is the first thing, because it's above this. If you, for example, add it like this, what would happen? Just use the common sense and think about it and read it. I would first add the first quest, then the second, and then I would delete them. So my table would be empty. So you can get those kind of errors sometimes and get messy and don't know where the error is, but just read it. I need my quest list empty first, and then I will add those two. So every time I start my game, I will first delete it to be empty and then add those two. Simple as that. But again, very, very important to have your game running the way you want to. So let's finally make this more like real game scenario. Okay, so when the game starts, add two quests, and then you can check the inventory. Okay, let's start it again. Cool. So I hope this was fast. Yeah, 8 minutes. And you can also code now bananas and oranges and stuff to add to your inventory on your own. I think you can do it with this code, and I will put this I will put the link to this Scratch file, which will be online on Scratch site. So all of you who are too lazy or don't understand that what I'm explaining here, or don't have time to code it yourself, you can just copy paste it and play with it. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.